If you want to know how to prep your braiding extensions and take it from looking like this to looking like this, then stay till to the end of this video. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to prep your braiding extensions for braiding. That is basically how you are going to stretch the hair, since we are using hair that has not been stretched already. Although we have pre-stretched hairs, we have hairs that look like this, like the expression, the ultra, and the darlings. Yes, so I'm using ultra for this demonstration. So you take your hair out of the packet or whatever packaging that it is, then you divide it according to the length of braids that you are going in for. You can decide to divide it into 3, 4, 5. It all depends on the length of braids and the style of braid you are going for. So in this case, I divided it into two equal parts. Just find your way to the middle and then you divide it into two equal parts. So there are two ways that I pre-stretch my extensions. So this is the first one I'm going to show you, and I'll show you my second method in the next video that I'm going to post. So do well to come back and check it out. So this one, you just look at how I'm doing it. You take the extensions one after the other, but since it is really tiny, you can't take it one by one. So you make sure that you are not picking too much at a time, but you are not also picking it one, because if you decide to take it one after the other, it's going to take a long time and it might even tangle up. So just look at how I'm doing it. You take it just a little bit. It's just a little bit. And when you are pulling, don't pull it too hard, like I'm showing you. Just pull not too long and not too short, so that the hair can be, pre-stretched, can be stretched very well, and the end will be looking just the way I showed you in the beginning of the video. Since the end is blunt because we cut it, we want to make sure that it is not blunt, so that when you do the braid, you can actually put it in hot water and the end will be slimmer than the other part of the braid. So to get that look, you have to stretch the hair. That is what I'm showcasing you in this video. So all you have to do is look at what I'm doing very well. Yes, just very well. If you're a beginner, I have to just take your time. I'm going a little bit faster because I'm used to it. I'm used to, prepping hair all the time, and I've done it so many times. But if you are a beginner, you take your time. It might take you hours or minutes. It just take your time, and the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and it becomes very easy for you. So when you are doing, just make sure that you are taking it one after the other. I see I took too much at this point, so I just had to go back in and take it just into small portions, just like you can see me do. So you can take like 5 strands of hair or 10 strands of hair at a time, but don't take too much. If you take too much, the whole process, it might even tangle up. So this is how it's going to look when you're done with everything. Then you hold it very tight before you comb it. If you don't hold it tight, by the time you pass the comb or brush through the hair, it's going to tangle and it's going to be all over the place. It is very easy for your braiding extensions to tangle when you are stretching them. So that's why I went in and I just brushed the ends out just a little. Then you find a way into the middle, hold it very tight. Then you comb it from the tip to the root. If holding it is going to be a problem for you, you can put it on your laps, then comb it. Because this brushing process, it's not too difficult, but then it's quite hard because the hair are a little bit tangled there, not too much, but you just have to brush it and everything will be go back to being stretched out very well. But if you don't take your time, everything is going to be tangling and be all over the place, and you might not even be able to recover the hair extensions. So you hold the middle very tightly. If it's not tight, so the brushing process is going to be just all over the place and it's going to be hectic. So make sure that you hold it very tight and you comb from the tip to the root, and this is how it will look like. Everything will be stretched very nicely, just as you can see it here. Then you pass your hand through. If there are small pieces, you take it from the end, then bring it back. You pass your hand through to make sure that everything is smooth. Then you go in with just a little hair food, hair pomade. I prefer to use shea butter. Yes, so you just go in with that one and you pass it through the extension. Not too much of it. Make sure that it goes to every part of the extension. It goes to every part of the extension. Then you can, pass your hands through them, brush again, and make sure that everything is nice. See, when I took a section of it, there's no tangling. Then I went in to brush again. This is not difficult to do, but it needs time and a lot of patience, especially if you are a beginner. You have to take your time and do this. It is not too difficult, but then you have to take your time and do it very, very well. Thank you for sticking to up to this time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Bye.